clear out the Special Forces base because they want to set up P2 even before P1 is all cleared out and then rotate in.
As long as they win their gunfights one after another, they're going to be able to maintain this hill. But now Rage going in for the solo push, trying to break into that hardpoint. He does get knocked down, and the players of Omega are gonna...
Early hold coming through from Skirt as well. A off-angle hold within the white warehouse to clear off that mid-segment of the map, whilst the rest of the objective players are inside of the command center.
His teammates, now Rage playing the OBJ player here. He's gonna hold down the point, but our players from Omega is just too good at making those pushes back.
Seconds of this hard point. Unless, of course, those utilities are used well by Smart Omega to break this away. Rage Annihilator only takes Idra out, gets taken out instantaneously right after, but Jabin steps up for the squad, and King Jabin will make sure he holds the fort down.
This point going back and forth between the two teams, none of them able to hold it long enough, and a lot of our players playing cheeky spots just as Whoopi is doing right now.
It's AG this time, the one that is struggling as well. This is that perfect opportunity for Smart Omega to squeeze their way back in. But player number 4, AG once again steps up to the plate, and this time he does not fail, and he will be able to take down 2
players of Smart Omega is possible, but Omega being...
Jabin right behind, and he manages to pop him as well.
Smart Omega out of the point, but he does get knocked down with Whoopi, with the Annihilator here, popping off, getting a triple kill out of the bat, and now Kevs with the Predator missile as well. It was just a back and forth between these two teams. AJ, a difficult one to hold, so they want to be able to maximize this, but unfortunately for them, they do get knocked out, and here we can see...
Table when Blacklist is involved, but the 250 point is inevitable, and I'm actually surprised that Smart Omega could not finish it off at that first hard point. They have to rotate back into P2, and it's still a challenge by Rage, and Rage gets a double for himself as well to stay alive. Annihilator investment, but he gets annihilated by Kevs and Whoopi, and finally the game is all over. AG just behind the wall.
Yes, and you can see how focused they are. Risky now, placing that concussion, hopefully getting one, and going above here, getting to take a peek at Yobabs. Will he get to take that shot and gets that kill? Takes down another player and gets to take down Yato as well. Risky getting that risk and taking down all the enemies he can see. And right now we have Rage here eliminating Risky, and we are down to a 2v2 situation. Know that they're also afraid that Omega might get some scores here again.
Here's your time, Ange.
Oh, here we go. Whoopi, will you make that snipe? Go get it. Whoopi. Tries to hit that, but EG gets to... Oh, Whoopi with a sniper. That's what I've been waiting for.
Of letting go of these two matches first is a very risky one, because Smart Omega, in their own accord, can just walk away with a control match and give us a donut that we're looking for.
Oh,
Whoopi
gosh.
sorts out that back-to-back beautiful snipes. Continues to look for more opponents. It is a 2v4. Whoopi hits the snipe once again. AG solely circles around Risky, already holding onto that angle, and there's a crossfire awaiting him if he does show up, and Risky sorts Rage out. AG spots out Risky, good takedown, but Kendi holding the...
Rotate there, but they hopefully they try to see that it is open, and we can see Idra right now peeking over B. Oh, and gets taken down and getting that score. Right now we can see on the... For Omega on this side, it's also going to be an advantage for them, as all they have to do is having a 2v2. And we're going to see if Whoopi will get to take down AG. Okay, right now gets to take a quick scope there, eliminates Yobabs, and with his shorty right now, will he also get to eliminate AG right now? And we can see, oh, but he was confused, and AG had a...
Enough. If they want to deal with Smart Omega, have to pull quite a number of rounds right back. Round number 9, Yato.
Trying to make that push at mid. Is anyone nearby? We can see one player. Oh, Kevs gets to eliminate AG and Yobabs. And with that, it is going to be a 1v3. And this might really go to Omega. And for that,
I would expect them to win this, because if they don't, then they're going to have a little bit of a CF.
Yato is worming around, seeing if he can punish Kendi, and the answer is yes, but he didn't even need to do much as he's going to be able to take this away. But now 4 players hopping onto the hill all at the same time, and look at the angles held on here.
Down to the last 2 players, Idra and Risky, hiding it, playing passively with 2 seconds left. I don't think they are going to push for it anymore, and there you have it.
Now Blacklist can rip away these 2 attacking points from them.
Yup, we just have to wait and see. And right now, it looks like movement yet.
Yeah, absolutely right. And every single time they do get a little bit of progress, they get quickly sorted out and those segments are cleared. But as I say that the first segment from this
For later rounds, and that's gonna help them later on.
I am not so sure if or not that is going to help them out later on, but a final second score streaks picked up here by the players of Blacklist. Yes, they have invested all of their operators, but the score
gunfights, because right now they're losing a lot of lives.
It's a very smart play from Smart Omega this time around, using Tin as a main source of distraction with the Sparrow.
The A side, they're not playing aggressive because they know they don't have to, but Smart Omega, they know they have a lot of respawns left. They are pushing for it and they want to capture this point as quick as possible. Right now, AJ, it's looking like Blacklist will need to fight for another round before ending and winning this control match. And our players of Smart Omega once again on the defending side and Blacklist as the attacking side. Our players of Blacklist, however, are fully streaked when it comes to the operator skills, and if they pull that out, they might just be able to end the game really quickly. But so far, they haven't put any in. Go in for the capture, but it's a little too late. They're down to 2 seconds, and as they at extra 1 minute.
In the fight of their lives, Smart Omega just needs to win out one more gunfight, 2 more seconds. Clock ticks down, but
trying to build those operator skills because they know when the time goes down, they're going to need that to be able to
round only to be traded out by Jabin, who doesn't really have much of time, but with 2 more lives left on any here, it looks like this game is all over. Kendi does not get that, and a very smart play by Yobab. Of course, we open things up with multiple smokes as well as concussions for the first hard point, and there's a back and forth attack from both teams, with Blacklist claiming the hard point from the get-go.
Oh, things are changing here, AJ.
More break attempt is on the plate here for Blacklist International. Good concuss comes on through. Kevs gets a little bit distracted and sorted out by Jabin, and they do manage to claim the hill. Blacklist is on a roll.
Gonna have the best-selling Adobo right now, but you know, Smart Omega is not far behind. They are going to catch
Between the two, but Smart Omega manages to win out the battle 1v2 inside of the kitchen. It's too easy for them to claim the scraps. 12
towards that basketball court because it is such a big money hill as well where they can catch up on. As you can see here, Smart Omega is doing everything right, holding those power positions, investing into operator skills, and right now they're taking the lead. They're showing how
all over the place, but they do have that pincer maneuver on the setup, all thanks to the God spawn from around, and the Freddy comes out of nowhere.
Couple of seconds to the side of Smart Omega is gonna give them a huge advantage, and that's exactly what's happening now. As all the players of Blacklist come out from that driveway, they get spawn trapped by the players of Smart Omega, and here we can see a contest coming in. But the question is, will it be enough? Because now they might not get it in this hard point. They will definitely be able to get it in the next one for as long as they get there before Blacklist, because now Blacklist, as you can see, is doing everything they've got to contest it, to delay the point.
Finds Yato, just takes away that one player from the equation, but it is Blacklist that opens up the hill. Contest comes through, but only for a mere second as Blacklist hurry their way through 25.
Finally reach that 100-point mark, but they have no room for mistakes if they want to even get close to where Smart Omega is at right now. They have to be able to hold down every...
A little bit too early of a break coming through from Blacklist, but it was a phenomenal play from Skirt. Rage, Annihilator investment, but Kevs appears out of nowhere. Given the God spawns right behind him, Smart Omega, they have the advantage. Blacklist holds on to the Hitchy. CBR4 still survives, backs away into the locker, but still is annihilated. 9 more points for Smart Omega to become the champions of the bad tournament, and they should be able to get the deal sorted out right here, right now. Claw investment by Risky buys the time, and Smart Omega have done it. They are your champions.
Smart Omega